Hi, how you doing, everybody? So I am Miss Polly. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome, 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 welcome. So here we kind of talk about relationships. Obviously, poly is one of those things, but we also talk about monogamy. We talk about how relationships correlate with our environment, all kinds of things that kind of evolve and relate to relationships and how they correlate with each other. And so this year, 2023, guys, we are there. We have some new things that are happening. I have a project that I would like to really focus on. I don't know how long I want to do it for, but it may hopefully it'll go out into the full amount of time, which is 8 months. And so this project is going to be a small series, my friend, a small series indeed. In our small series, I'm going to give a name to it. Now I haven't figured it all out. I'm thinking Poly by Nation. If you don't know, there is a group called Black Poly Nation, but and it might be another one, maybe Poly by Nation also. So I don't want to jump into their, you know, into their vibe. So I'm going to check on that. But it's going to be or basically about me, myself. I had a new opportunity occur, and that's with relationships. And so I would like to share that process with you. A lot of people ask a lot of questions, especially since I am polyamorous. Let's get it really, really, really clear. I am polyamorous, and there are times I end up being polyandry because my partners who I'm with maybe don't want to have other partners. And so when they're, when we're during that time, I will be polyandry. But then sometimes if I'm okay with my partners having other partners, then I'm polyamorous. Okay, I don't know, it gets confusing. Please watch the other videos, but I like to call myself polyandry. I think it just best describes my situation most of the time, and that I'm with partners who don't really go outside of me, unless maybe for, I don't even know, maybe a sexual moment, possibly. And that usually doesn't even happen. So I'm just saying over the years that we've been together, so they don't really take on partners in a serious relationship fashion, and it's just because they don't want to, and then they can further go down the list of why they don't want to. That's it may be on a video. Okay, so anyway, our short series is going to be about myself. I met a gentleman on one of my poly Facebook groups. Now I am in a few Facebook groups on about poly, and so this one is like my brother's polyandry. Basically, like it's a group where males who are interested in dating women who are polyandry, and they can go on there and they can see women's profiles and they can talk to them. They can, say they're interested. They can talk to other men who are going through the process of being polyandry, and it's somewhere where you can be around people who are more like you, which is awesome, 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 awesome. So you want to be able to provide that platform for people. So it's great. I think there's not a lot of people who know that these groups do exist where men are looking for women who are who who are okay with being with a woman who has more than one man. And on top of that, in some instances, a good portion of the instances is that male only wants to have one female. And I know guys are like, "Oh my god, that's crazy! They're beta males, blah blah blah." And I will say some of them are a little bit more gentle. I don't think it's bad. I'll be honest. Now, when I'm saying gentle, what I'm saying is like that over the top aggression that everybody's like, oh, you want to be the. Nah, we ain't dealing with that. They're not on that high. There are a lot of men like that, but there are some men who are just alpha males, and they're in there. And if they find their partner, a lot of them come in as couples. They'll say, I found my wife. I don't want anyone else. She maybe want to venture into this, and I am okay with that. And they have more of a alpha male, if you want to call it, vibe to them. So this is not just this sensitive guy who can't take care of anything, and that is not true. And so we're going to go through that process and talk about those things. I don't want to do it all in this video, but I do want to give you guys a little bit of update. So I'm going to do the short series. A gentleman met me through this. That happens. Sometimes I look, sometimes I, little dabble in it. And I found out the gentleman is from Afghanistan. We'll get more into who he is and all that stuff. But obviously was looking for a relationship that's polyandry. And we're going to go through the process. And I would love for you guys to be part of that process to see what it's like. And especially not just seeing how it is to date someone poly, but seeing how I date, and it can be international. There's all kinds of things that we can branch out into, and so which I will. I have some people that I know who would like to come on the show, and we're going to share how we think about how women who want to have more than one partner that are male, how that looks, and if they're interested in that, let's go ahead and pursue that and see what that goes for us. And then on the other hand, there's international dating. How does that look? And a lot of people, I won't say a lot of people, but there is a big bros, you guys know about this, the traveling bros, and they're going out of country finding women. Is really kind of focused on black males right now. Obviously, black and white men were doing this, but white men have been doing this a lot longer, and mail order brides and things like this. But black males are starting to do this, and this is a trend. So now, passport bros is a really a big topic, and so with that, are there passport girls? Because this is something that could come up. So these are topics we can go into, and I want you guys to see my poly journey, especially with someone who's actually lived around a culture where there's other poly people. It's not weird to see a man with 2 or 3 wives. Okay, now in the same voice, like I said, we'll go through that and culturally where they are and things like that. And even in their culture, polyandry obviously is only practiced in 3% of the world. And that's natural. And then there are some that are coming out in different areas. So you'll see these things. So what will it be like for him? I don't know how much he would want me to be open with it. And I am a big person about people's right to express themselves and how much they want to express, obviously. So I will give him the opportunity if he would like to come on here. I will talk about the process and things like that, but how much he will divulge about his personal beliefs and things like that, I will give him the opportunity to do that. So this is going to be very, very fun, very, 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 very fun. And you guys can see how this process goes. If you guys have questions, go below. If you want to talk to me, like I said, I am a life coach. I have a business. It's Poly Right LLC. And if you guys want help with life coaching, dating, all these things, I know people are like, well, this is, it's easier to go out there. And a lot of people struggle with it. Dating is just not only about meeting the right person, but the right person for you, and talking about what things you need, want, and can give to a person is really what I'm promoting. That helps build good, strong foundations for long term. So if you're a person who wants that, if you're a person that wants that and you want to find that, we can go through the process of how that goes. And I want to share this process with you because I think a lot of times when I tell people about this process, they think maybe I'm not being honest and things like that. But I think opening up this part, I am very okay with and sharing with you guys. So that's what we're going to do. This video is going to be very, very short. Like I said, it's not too long, but I wanted to share that with you. I'm going to get my name. I'm going to have an interview tomorrow. Oh, wait, I lied. It's today. Okay, it's today. We're going to do an interview with Miss Nebraska. She will be doing an interview with me. I think it's on Twitch. Okay, don't Miss Nebraska, check her out on Twitch, which is a lovely gaming community, also shows and things like that. So I don't know how much I want to branch out. I obviously don't want to dip my hand in everything because it gets kind of overwhelming, but I definitely am interested this year in opening up a lot and spreading the word a lot more. I think I can reach a lot more if I have the help and just focus on that. So that's what we're going to try to do this year. Last year, I think we did an okay job, but I think we can really turn up the heat. We're going to talk about all kinds of things with this process, and then we also going to keep up with our regular poly talks. We just had I do lives now, so if you guys haven't seen my lives, so I do lives and I pre-record them. My internet in the cornfield is not great, let's just be honest. Okay, so I do have issues with it. So what I'll be doing is trying to do pre-recorded videos, even if they're live. So if you're in the live and you think I'm on there, sometimes I'm not, but I will respond to you as I can. So please ask questions, comments below. It's lovely to see you guys in this new year. And then we're going to focus on being healthy, all those great things, because obviously part of me dating this gentleman, I want to be in a healthy state because there's some other things coming up. So many surprises. I want to talk to you about and things that could happen. And we're gonna take it one episode at a time because I don't want to overwhelm you, and I want this to be a lovely process that you guys can see it all the way through and see how I process dating someone, and not just dating someone new, but just someone internationally and their customs and all kinds of things. So I want to share this with you, and I hope you guys will stay for the journey, and then we'll see what happens. I mean, this may be my husband number 3, so this could be that, So I definitely want to take that into account, and we'll go from there. But thank you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please like the video because I know you like me because I'm such a nice person. Anyway, if you guys like the Cash App, just to support the channel, support is putting energy into this with everything that's done. I appreciate it. I will obviously take any funds and I'll be putting it towards these projects because I want you guys to be part of it with me. And anything to help that process, it would be lovely appreciated. And I thank you so much. So I will let you guys go now, and you guys have a great day.